What's up guys, my name is Calvin Wiley and welcome to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, this will be part 6 of seeing what I can find outside. If you haven't seen the other videos of this series, I highly recommend you go and watch them. Now this will be like a garden edition, kind of like seeing what I can find at a garden. Now this garden holds a special place in my heart. It's actually the place where I got married almost a year ago from today. I got married September 24th, 2023, and the date in which I'm recording this video right now, it is September 16th, 2024. So right around the corner is my 1-year wedding anniversary. So let's see what I can find at this special garden. All right, so right off the bat, we have something that I think most people are familiar with. Now, you may refer to this insect as a ladybug, and that is completely fine. For me, preferably, I like to call them lady beetles, and the reason for that is because the word bug is something that is exclusive to only insects within the order Hemiptera, which are commonly referred to as true bugs. True bugs get their exclusivity from a special mouth part that they have called a rostrum. It is a piercing, sucking mouth part. It's something that all true bugs or hemipterans have. Now, lady beetles don't have a rostrum, they have mandibles, and therefore, well, I mean, there's other differences besides their mouth parts. Their entire life cycle is completely different from those of true bugs. Lady beetles go through something called complete metamorphosis, and then true bugs go through something called incomplete metamorphosis. So complete metamorphosis is 4 stages. You have the egg, you have the larva, you have the pupa, and then you have the adult. Incomplete metamorphosis would be like mantises or true bugs or a grasshopper or like a cricket. And whereas they, oh, and it flew away, no. Oh, there it is. I wasn't done talking about you. So incomplete metamorphosis is when an insect hatches out and goes through a series of molts where they start off looking kind of like a miniature version of their adult selves, although they don't have sexual reproductive parts, and typically they do not have wings. If they are a species of insect that has wings, the adults will have wings at the final molt and be able to reproduce, whereas the nymphs do not. I'm going to be completely honest. I think I like lost where I was going with this. I wanted to talk about the lady beetle, but then I just started going off on complete and incomplete metamorphosis. But anyway, this particular species of lady beetle, also you can call them ladybirds, ladybugs. It really doesn't matter. It's just a common name. This is a Harmonia axyridis, which is an Asian lady beetle. Believe it or not, there's actually over 5,000 different species of lady beetles, ladybugs, ladybirds, whatever you want to call them, potato. There's over 5,000 different species, many that have different colors, many with different spots, some with no spots. Oh, it just flew away. Well, all right, on to the next thing. Now, in the background, while I was speaking about the lady beetle, you might have noticed the caterpillars in the background. I mean, there are so many of them, as you could see. I mean, they are everywhere in this flower bed. Just look at that. But the main one that I wanted to talk about is this particular species. Now, this is Papilio polyzenes, which is a black swallowtail caterpillar. And the plant that it is resting on, which it also feeds on as well, is fennel. Fennel is one of the many plants that this species of caterpillar loves to consume. Now, swallowtails are caterpillars within the butterfly family known as Papilionidae. Now, something that all caterpillars within this family share is a oh, and it's pooping, hold on. That is called frass. That is the technical term for insect poop. It's called frass, especially for caterpillars. So just a quick little fact right there. But as I was saying, all caterpillars within the Papilionidae family, the swallowtail family, have a special defense mechanism, which I'm going to try to show you right now. So if this caterpillar were to feel threatened, I'm just going to nudge it a little bit. Oh, there we go. So out pops the osmeterium. Sometimes they'll regurgitate, they'll kind of throw up, but yeah, out pops the osmeterium right there. So the osmeterium is a organ that produces a foul-smelling odor. And not only that, but it also kind of makes them look a little bit intimidating, maybe to some, but, you know, completely harmless. So, oh, there we go. See, that's the regurgitation right there. Don't worry, this caterpillar is not hurt, not squeezing it or anything. Just kind of poking at it a little bit to produce the osmeterium to come out. But yeah, I just smelled it right now. To me, it's really not that bad, but to a predator, it may kind of ward them away, may want them not to want to consume the caterpillar. But to me personally, it's not that bad. Has a very interesting smell. But yeah, very cool. I'm gonna put this caterpillar right back on the fennel. There you go. So really quickly, I just wanted to share with you guys my brand new line of stickers that I have available for sale on my website. All of these are various animals that I drew on paper by hand, colored them in, and then converted them into high quality, long lasting, waterproof stickers. Just to give you a quick idea of what they look like up close, here's one of my favorite drawings that I drew of a European hornet. All of these drawings were achieved by using these markers to color them in. If you're interested in purchasing any of these stickers, you can head on over to my website, calvinwiley.net, or you can hit the link in my description, which will send you directly to my website for you to purchase them. Thank you so much to all of those in advance who end up getting one for supporting my small business. And now, back to the video. Alright, so I just found a group of insects that I get asked about a lot. So these are Onchopeltis fasciatus, which are large milkweed bugs. Not to get confused with the small milkweed bugs, which are Lygeus calmei. So these are the larger cousins. The questions I usually get asked are if these are assassin bugs or not. So these are not assassin bugs, despite their very similar appearance. So assassin bugs are within a completely different family than large milkweed bugs. Large milkweed bugs are within the family known as Lygeidae, and then assassin bugs are within the family known as Reduviidae. Now, these are within the same order as assassin bugs, the order Hemiptera, which insects within that order are commonly referred to as true bugs. So these would be bugs, not beetles. I know a lot of people I've seen mistakenly refer to these as beetles, which is honestly a common mistake because they have a very beetle-esque look to them. But these are not beetles in the same way that I explained earlier. These have a rostrum, as you can see. I'll try to zoom in on this one. As you can see, that's that beak-like mouth part under there. It does not have mandibles. It will use that rostrum to suck the juices from this milkweed plant. So they feed on milkweed, which is obviously why they are called milkweed bugs. If you're not familiar with milkweed, milkweed is a toxic plant. There's a little jumping spider. Many animals and people cannot stomach milkweed due to the plant's toxins, but the milkweed bug has an immunity to the plant's poisons, whereas they are actually able to sequester those toxins within their bodies and use them as their own defense. And so this is where their body coloration comes into play. This is called aposematic coloration. Many animals in nature will exhibit bright colors, such as, for example, poison dart frogs. You have the bright blue, like the blue poison dart frog, and then you have like the strawberry poison dart frog, which sports the red and blue coloration on its body. That is a signal to predators: do not consume me. I am very toxic. I will make you have a very bad day if you eat me. There's also quite a few insects that spot the black and orange body coloration. Take, for example, one of the most iconic butterfly species in the world that also feeds on the toxic milkweed plant, Danaus plexippus, commonly referred to as the monarch butterfly. As you can see, the adults sport the black and orange body coloration, signaling that the monarch butterfly is toxic to consume. Now, something else that's very interesting is the milkweed assassin bug. Now, the milkweed assassin bug is not toxic, but what's cool about it is that it actually confuses and tricks predators into thinking that it is toxic, that it looks like, you know, one of these guys, a large milkweed bug, but it is completely safe and, you know, to consume, as with all other species of assassin bugs. But it's just very cool how some insects or, you know, other animals will try to make themselves look unpalatable to avoid predation from predators. All right, well, this is a great example. Since I just got done talking about the large milkweed bug, I just stumbled upon Lygeus calmii, which is the small milkweed bug. Let me see if I can show you guys. So as you can see, they are much smaller and they are more of a red than an orange. And the pattern on their body is much different than those of large milkweed bugs. So very, very cool. So this is a small milkweed bug, Lygeus calmii. So right in front of me, there's an eastern cottontail, pretty common rabbit species, in my area at least. And there it goes. All right, well, that is going to conclude today's video. Just as a recap, we found the Asian lady beetle, the black swallowtail caterpillar, the large milkweed bugs, and the small milkweed bug, and also the eastern cottontail, if you want to include that as well. Now, I know how much you guys really enjoy this series, but I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't know how much longer I'll be able to continue on with this series, at least for the remainder of this year, due to fall and winter and the cold weather that I'm going to be experiencing soon, at least where I'm at. I don't know what it's like where you're at. Maybe it's warm all year round. Yeah, it's gonna be really cold, and you know, insects and other things are just not gonna be out. So I might have to continue next year during the spring, but you know, hopefully I might be able to get another 1 or 2 more out before it starts to get really cold down here. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, if you could please leave a like and a comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell icon and turn on post notifications. That way you're alerted every time that I post a new video. Follow me on Instagram at Kelvin Wiley, and also on TikTok at Kelvin_Wiley. Check out my website, kelvinwiley.net, and I will see you guys in the next video.